237. Catch me on the stoop, no place like home.
Man.
This good old Sunday, the sun is out.
Yes.
Bright shining, we out on the stoop like usual.
Shout
and
today. Oh, sorry.
Shout out to the Jets. You want to shout the Jets out? Because I want to shout out to the Jets, shout out to the Giants, all our football fans. It's a football Sunday.
Man.
But not only that.
Yo, what about the Liberty? But go ahead. Not only that.
Liberty away, but
the
not only that.
Liberty is in the playoffs. They just shook out. But
this is true.
They don't put that.
Forget all of that, man. We gonna get to the man at hand.
Yes.
We got director,
yes.
filmmaker,
yes.
film producer,
yes.
film backer.
Yo. Let him introduce
himself. You know what, Dad? Tell the people who you are, man.
My name is Luc Stephens. Filmmaker, producer, director, storyteller.
Yeah.
That's a lot of titles. That's a lot of titles. So it just so happened we have one of the people that was in one of your upcoming movies.
Yes.
How to Get Away with Cheating.
How to Get Away with Cheating.
The Uber driver.
That's what it's called. It's called The Uber Driver?
Yes.
Oh. Cause
well the series is for the Plug Network, and it's called How to Get Away with Cheating, and the first episode is The Uber Driver.
Okay. Got you.
London was in the Uber Driver.
Okay. He was in the Uber Driver. That
episode. Yeah.
Okay.
The first episode is The Uber Driver.
Now, when you're doing these movies, what do you? Because I'm sure there's a process to it, and you've done
definitely a process.
You've done how many movies you got in the?
How many projects have I worked on? I'll say that because some is series, some is documentaries, some is movies, some is short films, and some is TV series. I would say well over 35.
Okay. You got a lot of skin in the game.
I mean, because that's kind of like, if I do like Sister's Keeper was a series, that's 10 episodes. That's 10
joints.
10 joints.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, you got some skin in the game.
I've been in there for a minute.
What inspired you?
What inspired me? To truth be told, what inspired me is Money and Violence.
Money and Violence.
We when we first started, it was like, let's do a web series like Money and Violence.
Okay.
So that's the inspiration. Then later on, meeting Mo and having conversations, that was what fueled it. I mean, of course, like when I did American Gangster and stuff, that kind of like planted the seeds, but Money and Violence helped bring it to like, okay, let's make this happen.
Money and Violence
was the culture. It was the turning point. It got a lot of people wanting to film from our area. People been doing it. Detroit. When that was coming out, you had Detroit was coming out with Plug of Love. So people been doing films, but that's what made it created a street buzz, and then all these web series started coming out. Pop and KD from Project Heat, they developed the Web Series Awards, so we started having awards shows. This is all like before, pre whatever that virus is.
Oh, COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID, we was, it just brought a way of guerrilla filming.
Okay.
So that's what I started in the trenches, on the corner, in the gutter, and I started to go to different festivals, seminars, and I started
making connections out there. Yeah.
More and more how to do it correctly. Because when you do it and if no one's telling you to do it and you learn it on your own, you're doing it, but that's not the right way to do it. But you still get something done and you're still putting some product out there, so it still is an accomplishment. But I've been refined, so now I'm drinking wine instead of liquor.
Okay, listen. That's
one of those skills. That's one of those skills.
We didn't know what we was doing out here, but we put the camera in front of us, and we knew we had something. We knew what it was to be out here and chop it up with good peoples like yourself on the stoop.
Appreciate
and
that.
Having people connected to the community come through. So you're absolutely right. We just said, we gonna go ahead and do it.
Well, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta go do it.
Now, You got a movie out called Self-Destruction.
Yeah.
Self-Destruction.
Yeah.
You know, that was a big, it was a big song.
It was a big song. So what happened is a friend of mine's, Bug Out, who's the EP on Self-Destruction, they had made a up-to-date version of Self-Destruction with some of the artists from the Queens area, because in South Jamaica, a lot of them had beefs with each other. There's a lot of stuff going on with the gang activity. I don't even understand, because I'm not out there, so I don't really know the depths of what's going on. But he put a song together, got some of the artists from the area, and they made a Self-Destruction song. So he comes to me and he says, yo, I want to make a movie based on the song.
Yeah.
So I go, okay, let me call, I have the director from Sin, Abeni Nazir, her father, her soulmate. I called them and sent them the song, and then they put the script together.
Just that easy, huh?
Well, I mean, they are, when you have some dope creators, they can make some things happen. And, his instructions was he wanted to have a comedy.
Yeah.
But he wanted to do something for the culture and the community. And that's what we did with Self-Destruction. Did you guys see it yet?
I got to see clips. We got clips. We got clips.
Yo, on YouTube. On Tubi.
Okay.
So you cut that. I'm sorry. On Tubi, streaming now. Self-Destruction. You need to watch that.
Okay.
Nothing but. I'm getting good responses about it. I mean, we knew from the script, because sometimes you'll get a script and it's up to who you get as the actor to deliver the lines and do the punchlines to make it funny. With this, the script was just funny.
Okay.
So it was like, it didn't even matter.
It don't matter.
It didn't matter who.
So listen, when somebody hands you over a script, right, and you ready to go into production, you ready to start shooting, you ready to do this, that, and the third. Well, I'm going too far.
Okay.
How do you get to the point where you're like, yo, I want this person, I want this person, I want this person, like this person to be perfect for this part right here? I have to read the script. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I gotta read the script. Like, all right, so I'm in a process with working on something with Nikki Turner. I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but she's a New York Times best-selling author. Like, when it comes to urban books, she had a deal with 50 before. She's a writer. Mm-hmm. And she'll be like, well, who you think we should get for this one? And I'd be like, you ain't send me the script yet. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. I said, you know what the characters are, but I don't know. Like, I can't do anything until I get a script. I can't tell you how much it's going to cost. I can't tell you how long it's going to take. Mm-hmm. I can give you a rough estimate, like, how many pages is it? Oh, it's going to be, if they say it's 80 pages, right? Now, when I first started, of course, like I said, we in the gutter, we doing 20, 25 pages a day.
Yeah.
Now that I know better, I can't do that. It's got to be between 5, 7, 10 is tops if I'm trying to cut down on the way that it looks. But if I want that joint to look like Self-Destruction looks, I have to give the people time so they can do their thing, and set up them scenes to make it look. So you can't do as much because it's taking you longer to shoot. So it's not like, hey, set up a scene, okay, let's shoot. There's no lights, come on, just shoot. That's out the picture for me now. It's a process. It might take an hour, might take an hour and a half. Like when we was doing the joint with Lou Gossett, which is called Sin, which hopefully we'll have a screening in November. Of course, you guys will be invited.
Okay.
Thank you.
That joint was like some clips with the joint with Lou Gossett.
That joint was like 2.5 hours in between setups. You know what I'm saying? That DP, Michael Noir, he's like, bro, we're not gonna make the budget if you can't take this long. But after it's all said and done, the EP is like, yo, I'm so glad you told me to spend that extra money because this shit looks, So it's not the camera, it's not the, whatever, it's that whole setup with lighting, the DP don't even have to shoot the camera. He just got to set up that shot. So your camera people, your cinematographers, they're gonna shoot, but it's that setup that makes it look good. Now, don't get me wrong, taking nothing from the cinematographers because they do their thing too now.
Well, yeah.
But it's that setup that makes it look good, not the camera.
Yo, Rod, you hear that?
I'm listening.
But hold up, let me go back. Let me go back. There's different kinds of lenses that you could use too, and that
Listen, you need to tell me that. Then you're talking about the setup. There, if you're talking about the setup, I am the setup guy.
Yo, Rod, you heard this guy right here?
I'm listening. I am the setup guy.
Now that's something you want to tell. Go on, man.
If you talk about the setup, how does our setup look when you pulled up to the stoop?
I seen the setup.
Okay.
Seen it, boom, boom.
Prior to you coming, you seen what our setup looked like, right?
Yes.
So our setup was good.
Yes.
So you said the setup guy. Say it again, cuz.
Rod.
Yeah, now he don't want to say it. Now you see him now. Now he don't want to say. I am the setup guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Say it, and I'm saying it with my chest.
So, all right. So this is what's this, like a podcast?
Yeah, like a podcast. Yeah.
So now, if I had my guys filming, they would probably be doing extra shit that don't have to be done.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that's just, they just on it. You know what I'm saying? But to me, this is good. That's all you need. Like I help my godson and a friend of mine. They have Rich in the Hood podcast. And you know, they just started, but I just be like, oh no, look, the light is in the camera. and they like, no, it don't matter. I'm like, yes, it does.
Yo, that's the director in you. That's the producer director in him.
They're indoors, and that is the director, the producer, the executive.
Because they probably wanted to be a certain raw, and he's like, no, it gotta look a lot.
Look good, and they like, this ain't no movie.
Outside. Yeah, we got different kind of issues outside. We got to deal with the actual sound, the constant walking by.
You know, walking by. Hey, what you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what y'all doing?
Exactly.
A car coming by with loud music.
Sometimes we got a crowd out here, so you never know. We got to deal with a lot of different elements, but you know, we like to keep it as authentic as possible.
Because
we sitting now,
this
so
is
it's a good idea.
You grew up in South Jamaica, Queens.
Huh?
We don't have these.
You don't have the stoop. You ain't had the stoop.
You don't have the stoop.
But let me ask you, because I do know you still, frequent 40. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got benches out there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on the same concept, though.
So we ain't got brown stuff. This is real estate coming up down this block. If a person owns this block, I need to talk to them about some budgets. Because they got some money.
Yeah. But nah, it's on the same concept whether you on a stoop with a bench.
Because it was where we just chopped up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, being in the park.
Yes.
You sat down and chopped it up. You could be in the barbershop like some of these guys do. We on the stoop. You know, it's just where we all got together and chopped it up at.
And shout to Queens, man.
Definitely. Shout to the South Side.
Huh?
Queens get the money.
Listen. Queens, I love Queens.
Thank you.
But this is where they get taken at. Brooklyn keep on taking.
I heard it. I never got taken by Brooklyn rules, but it's okay. It's okay. Some of my best friends come from.
Exactly. There you go, you know. And we gotta keep the connections, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because
BQE.
Cuzzo said he could be
BQE.
Yeah, the BQE, exactly. Cuzzo said he could be in one of those movies. He ready for How Did I Get Away with Cheating?
Yeah. He was like, yo, holla at me.
He need a love scene.
He need a love scene. You know what I'm saying? He want to take off his shirt.
Yeah.
He want a love scene.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, Queens. The one thing I'm gonna say, Queens and Brooklyn. No disrespect to any other borough out there. Any other borough out there. There's only two royal counties in New York City, and that's Kings and Queens. You know what I'm saying? There's something about those two places, and again, got love for everywhere else, but it's just different.
Brother?
It's just different. Kings and Queens is just different. It's just different. It's just a different thing.
I love for Queens like that, man. What about the rest of the boroughs out there?
I got love for the rest of the boroughs, all of the boroughs, but I'm saying, but it's just something different when it comes to the county of Kings and Queens. You know what I'm saying? That royalty thing is different. It's just something different. It's just something different. It's just something, and no disrespect to nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, look, let me ask you, man. Since you've done all these films, these projects, these productions, what's a genre in filmmaking that you want to touch that you haven't?
I did something that dealt with a little horror.
Okay.
Self-destruction is crime and comedy.
Yes.
Smart. I just want to I did something with Don Quan, Better Than My Last. That's crime.
Okay.
You know, and that's Brooklyn.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I think that probably a love story.
I haven't
touched on a love story.
A love story?
Yeah, I mean, you have them in between, but nothing like it's the main. The main
topic, and that's the focus in it.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you doing a biopic, a bio movie? Is it in the work for a Fat Cat or something like that? Because Lil Birdies might have been telling me that.
Especially since you're from Southside, you from that part of town.
Well, I mean, again, I have ties to a lot of people. Still have relationships with a lot of people. We're doing a documentary on Supreme Kenneth McGriff's case. And how that went. Hopefully that will be out next year. I help some of my brothers with what they're trying to do, as far as they're trying to put themselves out there, and but what I want to do as far as that's concerned is something like similar to The Wire or something.
Yeah.
I would like to encompass everybody.
Oh, that'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Like, I help them with their singles, and then you help me with the group.
Yeah.
That's like the RZA.
Yeah.
That's like the RZA. That's the RZA there. Putting that whole thing together like the woo. You know what I'm saying? Because and those stories, especially with Preem and even 50 Cent, those stories transcend from Queens to Brooklyn, from Brooklyn to Queens.
Because the hood's connected with it. Because every always New York has somebody similar.
You know what I'm saying? They always went from Brooklyn to Queens. So you know what I'm saying? Especially even your Mobb Deeps coming to Bedford Stuyvesant. It was always. That's why I said it's a different.
What is it?
The BQE. Yeah, it's a different. There's a difference when it comes to those two counties. And again, no disrespect to nowhere else, but that Queens and Kings, they always had a difference.
Listen, I fucks with my Harlem people now.
But remember, Harlem, we got love for Harlem, but Harlem is not a county. And the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? We got love for the Bronx, and that's what I said. We got love for the Bronx. To the Staten Islands, but that Kings,
the Bronx is
and
staple
Queens.
in New York, baby. That's where hip hop came. The Bronx
No. I think you're saying it wrong. Rap might have been started in the Bronx, but not hip hop.
Listen, Bronx is a staple.
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's a staple, but there's
always
always been a different love affair between Kings and Queens.
Okay.
Well, I think part of the thing is that we're connected and we don't have to cross a body of water.
That's true.
To get to each other.
That's
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I live right by the border.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Queens. So it's like a hop, skip, and a jump. You're not crossing the bridge. You don't have to do anything. You just Atlantic Avenue.
Man, shoot, I remember at times I was in Ridgewood. I wouldn't even know if I was in Brooklyn or Queens. Glendale, all of that. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, if you get further out in Queens, it's different. But those bordering, it was bordering so much. Sometimes you didn't know if you was in Brooklyn or Queens.
Yeah.
So you know.
Let me ask you, as a filmmaker, what's your ultimate goal? What's the ultimate film budget? What if I could give you some money right now, and you gonna put on the ultimate? You gonna put on the ultimate? Pat him down. You gonna put on the ultimate film right now? I got the bread to give you right now. Look, we gonna put on the ultimate, the crazy film. What's the film that you would love to put on right now for the peoples in the community?
It would have to depend on the script.
On the script, okay, you gotta be a good script. So it starts with the script. Is that what you're saying? It starts with the script. Gotta be a good script.
Now the series, like again, like if you went from something from back in the days, which is called a period piece. So for me to get all the old cars
Yeah.
in here costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So doing periods like the Harlem Godfather costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
The whole block got to have old cars, old clothes, old jewelry, old language.
Okay.
That costs extra money besides everything else.
Yo, that's wild. I ain't even think about it like that. If you doing a period piece type flick, you know what I mean? It gotta look like that particular time.
But you said you got the money though.
I do got the bread whenever you ready.
I don't matter.
You got it from him?
Now,
but listen,
is the
cause I'm gonna need
ultimate.
he gonna need a.
He need a role.
He my lover boy. He ready to go. He need a lover boy scene.
The ultimate
Actor that you would have it right now.
Actor, actress, it doesn't.
That don't matter, you know. That you would love to work with currently as a film director. Who would you love to work with?
One actor and one actress.
Yeah, one actor and one actress.
I mean, listen, bro, there's so much dope talent.
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta look like I work with Lou Gossett, right? It's not too many people independent.
Nah, he said, you know,
Lou, right? Lou plays a blind painter.
Yeah.
Lou's like, yo, I had to call Stevie Wonder to learn, to get tips on how to act like a blind. His eyes ain't moving. He's not doing. Ain't like he put stuff in his eyes.
Yeah.
None of that. He just. What we'll see.
Yo, I seen the scene with that particular situation though.
He's failing. So you know, I think like last week I went to a Tubi weekend and I met young lady Kat, and she showed me, and she had to play a blind person, and you know what she had to do and how she had to focus on. It's like that's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
But to go back to your question, as far as who would I want to work with, I mean, like I said, there's so many talented people, man. But Denzel Washington.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? As far as I mean, I could give you a top 10, but we would be here all day. But you said one, so Denzel. As far as a woman, I would be damn, what is her name? She did the joint when they played the African Warriors.
Woman King.
Woman King. Damn.
Shoot.
Damn.
No, you talking about?
I like her too. I like her too.
Viola
Davis.
So you saying what would be my dream of people to work with?
Yeah, Viola Davis. Nah, that's a
Viola
good
Davis.
Nah, that's what's up.
Denzel,
yeah.
because
to accomplish
they would just give me so much knowledge and so much everything, and be able to help me to get to a whole different sphere.
That'd be crazy.
Those are two good picks.
Those two black actors and actresses, plus this black director.
You think you could be in a film, Cuzzo?
I wouldn't even, me myself personally, I wouldn't even direct that film because I would feel that I'm not worthy or good enough to direct them. They'll be ending up directing me, direct them. So I would produce and I would just watch and find someone really capable of bringing what they need out of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like my main thing is being a producer. Can I direct? Yes. Am I the hottest director? No, I'm still trying to learn that game, because producing is just like, from where I come from, it's just like organizing. You're putting the pieces together and you're arranging the pieces and the people and the places, and you're putting it all together. So producing is second nature to me. When you're a director, you gotta sit, you gotta birth that thing. You the last one, you the first one there and the last one to leave. When everyone else is sleeping, you're going over the footage. You're going over, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Do I do it? Yeah. Do I like it? No. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, because when you direct, you can't do nothing else.
Yeah.
Like you can't, what I do is I need a me when I'm directing. Because as a producer, I'm gonna make sure the director doesn't have to worry about anything but the task at hand. So sometimes I may start a project as a director and have to fall back and produce, because it's too much stuff going on when you're doing a set, especially like I was doing a joint Cream. We're in North Carolina. People's flying in. They need transportation. They need this. I can't look at the set, direct the actors, and my phone is ringing and I gotta do this, and
Yeah.
yo, this person didn't get that, and what time is the food? It's like, it's a lot going. It's a lot going on, and the director needs to have a peace of mind so he can do his thing.
Yeah. And the producer takes care of everything
else.
And my job as a producer has always been that the director will never have a headache. So if I can find a producer like I produce, then it'd be much easier for me to direct because all I gotta do is concentrate on
your job.
Yeah.
On your job. Yeah, the task again. Yeah.
But a lot of times, if I'm putting stuff together, it's kind of hard. And you know, sometimes you may see directors that got to do everything, and I gotta feel for them because it's like, they're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to get the scene, concentrate on the scene, how he wants to be shot, how he wants the camera angles done, so he can do his job to the fullest. Because he has to be completely focused. So if you see something, and sometimes things may not be up to par, like, don't kill the director right away because you don't know what he had to go through. Or what was happening with him. Did he have the whole project on his back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a lot.
I look, cause I ain't gonna front. I looked at a few of these guys and I'm like, yo, like, you know, you gotta do, but I'm sure they didn't have a producer versus them. They trying to produce, they trying to direct, and it's and act at the same time.
And they trying to act and they trying to shoot and well, sometimes you have to work with what you can work with.
No doubt.
If you don't have the money and you're by yourself, and a lot of people start off by themselves. They get the camera, which means they're directing, they're producing, they're getting acting, they're editing, they're doing everything by themselves. And I'd rather have 5 eyes than 2 eyes.
Okay.
Because if I got 5 people looking at an edit, and if I got 5 people looking at a shot, chances are it's going to be better because there's no one there to tell you no. Because everything you do is like, okay, yep, that's it.
That's it.
And you're right. You could be dead wrong.
Yeah.
You could be dead wrong because you're right. And then when people that do that, and when people work like that, when someone's telling them to do right, you don't want to hear it because it's like, nah, bro, I know this is how I want it to be done. And you're not going to accept what they're trying to tell you as what it is. You're going to be looking for things like, well, what movie they got? What they did? How they gonna tell me something? Yeah. But I've worked on set, and you'll be surprised. A girl may come in and look at that monitor and say, "Oh, that doesn't look good." She don't know nothing about movies, but she knows that don't look good.
Yeah. She know that particular situation.
That don't look good. You need to move that. It don't look good with the hookah right there.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Let me put it down.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you're doing everything, so you don't peep that.
No iron team, baby.
No iron team. Need a team.
Don't ignore
Need a
help.
team.
Yeah.
Need a team.
Now, with all that being said, you know, we didn't even touch on the fact that, you know, we did touch on you from Queens, but you're also from the Haitian background.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop passing.
Not
You know what
bootleg.
You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know,
Culture strong in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah,
Very strong in Brooklyn.
Since I was a child.
Very strong in Brooklyn.
we got
Little
family
Haiti.
that has-
You got Little Haiti now.
That people
what
know
I'm
where you're
saying?
from and you represent
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah,
you know,
represent-
Exactly. Exactly. Tatted up on the shirt, all that. Shout to the Haitian peoples out there. It's love, baby. You know what it is.
It's love. It's love.
Word.
So, your next project you got coming out.
Self-destruction on Tubi right now.
And now,
Self-destruction on Tubi
Right now.
Self-destruction on Tubi right now.
now.
get ready.
Tap in. We gotta blow that out the water.
Yes.
We can talk about the other ones, but my concentration is self-destruction.
It should
on
be.
Tubi.
It should
right
be.
now.
That's right.
Self-destruction. Y'all got Tubi? Self-destruction.
That's
Y'all
right.
watch Tubi. It's a comedy and has a message.
Well, my whole family watched
comedy.
Tubi. They better watch Self-Destruction.
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 Tubi.
right now.
Yes. Now, is it just on Tubi or you got it on a couple of platforms?
Just on Tubi.
Just Tubi. Okay. Now, do you have any of your other movies that are playing out right now on different, are they on Tubi, or they on different platforms?
So, all right. So this is how I feel, right? So now, I've done projects before, right? And those projects was hitting when they was hitting, right? And my chest was out with those projects when it was time for those projects.
Yeah.
But those projects is old.
Okay.
So I talk about the now and the future because I think that I've reached a point of, I don't know it all, but my experience puts me in a place. So it's like,
You can say it with your chest.
if you're playing ball and you're in the pros, you're not going to show a tape when you was in junior high school.
Okay.
Because you're in the pros. That's your highlight reel.
Yeah.
So I look at that like, it's junior high school and high school. Like I'm in the league now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the
Oh,
one.
I'm in the league now, so it's certain things that have to look good a certain way. Have I done other projects? Yes. Pray Before You Eat is, was the start. Pray Before You Eat 2. Those is on 2.
Those was your starts.
Those was the starts.
Okay.
Sister's Keeper.
Okay.
Which is a 10-episode series. But that's when you're doing 25 and 28 pages in a day. That 28 pages don't look like 6 pages in a day. There's a difference because they're set up. So the person will tell me, like one time for instance, I was speaking to, and I also sub-distribute, so sometimes I'll speak to them and tell them or I'll try to show them something because some of these dudes will be like, yo, this shit is hot. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, look at, and I say, hey, look at this, right? And they'll look at it and say, oh, that shit is fire. So I'll tell them, like, one day I had a screening in Jamaica Movie Theater for Pray Before You Eat 2. And Chris Godden, and I asked him about this recently. He came to the screening. He's like, yo, this shit is fire. Boom, boom, boom. So, now I see Chris, because we talk, some things we might be working on. And I say, yo, bro, I gotta ask you something. When you came to my screening in 2017, why did you tell me that garbage was good? You know what I'm saying? Just to hear him, and he'll say, hey, listen, bro, what you was working with at that time, and the budget that you did, you created something and you finished it. A lot of people talk about they do stuff and don't finish it. You took something, you did it, finished it, put it out there. So, yes, that was fire for what you was working with. It's not fire for what you're working with now.
Yeah.
But that was fire for 2017.
The
eye for 2017 is completely different than the eye for 2023.
So sometimes you might, I'll get new filmmakers, and then, can't tell them that this stuff is not what it is, because this stuff can work. Because in this world you have an audience, and people still watch the Pray Before You Eat.
Oh yeah.
That made me feel better. Let me tell you, the 2001 episodes, 237, No Place Like Home, nothing like the 2023.
Oh yeah.
We got better guests.
Yeah.
We got better cameras, huh?
Yeah.
We out here.
But you know what's a dope thing about 2023? You could build your own portfolio. You could build your own, what you want to show, you could provide. I don't even have to bring up no old shit from back in the days. I can bring up right now, like old pictures from 2017. We don't even watch them. Last year episode, we don't watch them.
Nah.
We had different cameras, we had different views, we had different everything.
We got a different outlook on where we want the show to go, the 4 of us. So it's coming together. It's elevation on the 4 of us. So
you gotta evolve.
I definitely agree with you on that.
You can't be in the same place.
Yeah.
Same place.
Yeah.
And we took steps.
Self-destruction.
Self-destruction on
Tubi.
Right now.
So now, with that being said, so we're gonna talk about self-destruction, which is now, and you got
what's coming.
That's what I want to know. What you got coming?
Next month.
Better
Than My Last drops starring Hassan Johnson. Y'all might know him as Weeble from The Wire.
Yes.
Olivia's in that from the G Unit.
Okay.
And that's Don Quan's movie. You know what I'm saying? I was the producer on it. We already in the pipeline. That drops in October. I don't know when.
Don Quan from right here on
It's BQ.
That's
That's what I said.
Yes, I agree.
What we got coming up, since we spoke about Kings and Queens County.
Yes,
right?
yes.
We got a movie coming out. Shout out to my man Don Quan down there about 5.
Yes.
So we got a joint. We got a joint called. Sorry about that.
No.
We got a joint called Better Than My Last. Stars Hassan Johnson. It's a studded cast. Kaya Baby, Olivia. It's a lot of people.
Now, when you saying y'all gotta, did you direct this one?
No, I produced it.
Okay.
Sean Baker was the director. Quan wrote it.
Oh, okay.
And it's loosely based off his life. So it's about a credit card game. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of action and you know stuff going. So that's coming in October on Tubi. If everything goes well, we'll probably have a screening in November for Sin. That's the one with the all-star cast, Johnny Blaze, Sean Nelson, Bella Black. What else we got? Lou Gossett.
Listen, it don't even matter. You know what? You got so many projects coming up. He can't even keep it in line, and that's what.
But this far as I got Rip Michaels. Now I gotta say it. We got Angel Love.
Yeah.
I gotta say it. Rip Michaels, Sean Nelson, Angel Love, Bella Black, Cayenne, Lou Gossett. Damn, I hope I didn't forget someone. But we got Dana Dan as a producer. That's
no doubt.
Dana Dan is a producer on the project.
That's more great.
It's written by a brother named Kwame Teague, who's been in jail for 27 years.
Okay.
I got 2 things coming up, and he helped with Better Than My Last also. At the same time, but you know, so he's got his touches in Better Than My Last. And December, I have a venture that I did with Dennis Reed and D2 Productions called Cream, and that should come out on Tubi in December.
Now you keep saying Tubi.
Yes.
Is Tubi like the place to go to see?
If you are an independent filmmaker,
Yeah.
there's no one that plays you better than Tubi.
Okay.
So, Tubi, when I first got my projects put on Tubi, which was through, shout out to Omar. He was head of acquisitions for Dame Dash Studios, so shout out to Dame. You know, them guys helped me out a lot. Matter of fact, Dame is coming out with a new platform called American You. You know, you guys need to check that out. So he's making his own Tubi.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I heard something about this too. He making his own situation like
Making
that.
his own
when you
situation.
put up films and things of that nature. Yeah.
And pay the same thing. So, Tubi, when I first got on there, it might have had maybe 20 million a day going through there. That was the end of 2021. It's about 50 million a day going through there now. So, you know, and it's free. So you know us people in the hood.
You hear free? We love free shit.
Free. You know what I'm saying? So
you ain't gotta pay that subscription, or you gotta
pay that subscription. All you gotta do is download it. It comes on your TV now.
Ain't gonna hurt you
Fox
nothing to
owns
go
it.
watch that.
Fox on Tubi.
Yeah, that's why I was able to take off. That's why I got a Super Bowl commercial. Super Bowl was on Fox. Got the Tubi commercial. Why? It's Fox.
Tubi, right? 2023. Tubi is the biggest thing I heard of. Like right now, I hear that more.
Right now, because especially for us.
Yeah.
As a culture, because our content is on me. They got good movies. They don't, not that our movies is not good. Our movies is good, but if you want to find authentic, raw, you're gonna see that. If you want to find good black stories, black film, too.
Let me tell you something. When I used to go to my mom's crib, she used to always watch Lifetime. The whole crib, everybody watching Lifetime, these stories and movies on Lifetime. Yeah. 2023, I just went to my niece's birthday party. They watching Tubi. They watching movies on Tubi. Like they watching movies on Tubi.
Everyone's watching Tubi.
Where you want your show at?
Huh?
Where you want your show at, baby? Where you want your show at?
On Tubi, baby.
On Tubi?
Tubi, holla at me, baby.
Tubi.
Okay. Tubi, I'm serious.
Tubi's cool because, like I said, you get the money with it, and I'm learning that. You know, again, every interview I do, I got to shout out the city of Detroit because y'all gave me more game than a little bit, and showed me how to maneuver and work this. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I've learned, but they have been able to kind of finesse me, and they are serious about making movies, and their movies are very successful.
Nice. Okay. There was Detroit. What up, Detroit? What up, Detroit?
Shout out to the D.
But while we talking about free stuff,
Exactly.
Okay. Well, you know, this is a ode to hip hop.
Appreciate.
You know what I'm saying? You know that's 1973. That's when the birth of hip hop.
Okay.
You know, we know. You are Queens guy.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Southside Jamaica.
You know what I'm
Queens,
saying?
nigga,
Yeah, money,
baby.
and Queens get the money.
Queens get the money.
Queens get the money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we would sit down and like to say thank you for coming and chopping it up with us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we gonna sit down and say self-destruction.
Yeah. Again, self-destruction on Tubi right now.
Right now.
Check that out.
Go check that out.
Right now, not now, but right now.
Right now.
Self-destruction.
And it's free.
Free. You can't beat that. You know how we love free.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with free.
Check us out in the next movie.
Free is me. Free is me.
Check our cameo in the next movie. You gotta pull up to the Stoop, huh?
Meanwhile, check us out on the Stoop, baby.
Huh?
Yo,
Meanwhile, 237.
No place like home.
Catch me on the
We got
Stoop, baby. It's
Big
love.
Luke right here.
Yeah.
Catch us.
100.
Appreciate